everybody was in black, so I had to come a little lighter color.
On a global stage, Sean Diddy Combs was known to millions as the music producer, rapper and billionaire businessman who lived a lavish lifestyle, hosting parties that A-listers clamoured to get into.
He was our generation's Barnum. He put on a show. Wherever he went, it was a production.
But this trial exposed a side to his life he'd attempted to keep secret, a reality that included drugs, abuse and now infamously baby oil, all wrapped up in his swinger lifestyle. Prosecutors spent weeks making the case that he used his celebrity status and business empire to run a criminal enterprise to sex traffic women and conceal his crimes. His defence took less than an hour, explaining that while he was regrettably violent, domestic violence is not sex trafficking.
He doesn't come across as a monster. The opposite. He's one of the most charming people you will ever meet.
In March of last year, federal agents raided his homes in Miami and Los Angeles, but it wasn't until September when he was arrested at this New York hotel. For most of this 7-week trial, Combs' mother and his children came to hear the prosecution set out how Combs had not only transported male prostitutes across county lines to act out his sexual fantasies, that he'd also led a criminal enterprise to facilitate his abuse and exploitation of women, all of which he denied. Former employees, police officers, hotel staff and rapper Kid Cudi were all called to give evidence. But there were 3 alleged victims at the heart of this trial who'd known Diddy well. And while 2 asked to remain anonymous, this woman, Cassie Ventura, chose to testify under her own name. His long-term ex-girlfriend, with jurors shown this video. CCTV of Combs attacking her in a hotel corridor in 2016. For over a decade, she said he'd coerced and forced her into drug-fueled sex sessions with male escorts, now known to anyone who's been following the trial as what Diddy called his freak-offs. The pair first met in 2005 when Combs signed her to his record label. She was 19, he was 37. She claimed his drug-fueled orgies could sometimes last days, and that Combs would film them, using the video to blackmail her, raping her when she told him she wanted to end things. As well as photos of some of the injuries Cassie sustained when Combs beat her, the jury was also shown pictures of baby oil and drugs found in the hotel room where he was arrested. Voice notes were played which he'd sent a second victim who he dated, threatening to stop supporting her after she said she couldn't cope with another hotel night. The third key witness, a former employee, described being sexually assaulted by Combs on several occasions, saying it was the most traumatizing, worst thing that's ever happened to me. The defence argued Combs